Hello friends, welcome. In this video, I'll be answering the question what is INSAR, what is Inspires, and what is AMBER. Everything that you need to know for the oral examination will be discussed here. Let's get started. During the oral examination, it helps if you know the background story of why something has come into existence. So, these three systems have come into existence because of certain requirements as per SOLAS Chapter 5, Regulation 7, Search and Rescue Services, Chapter 6 of Ship Reporting System under SAR Convention 1979, MS Act 1958, Section 355 and 355A, which gives the obligation to render assistance to a person in danger. Then IMO Assembly Resolution 851, Session 20 gives the general principles for the ship reporting system and ship reporting requirements, including reporting accidents involving dangerous goods, harmful substances, and or marine pollutants. Now let's understand each of the system. INSA stands for Indian Search and Rescue. The name itself suggests that this is about search and rescue. So basically to comply with the SAR Convention 1969 from 1st Feb 2003, there was a supplementary and an advanced computerized system designed to contribute safety of life and timely search and rescue operation at sea for the Indian Ocean region. And INSAR is operated and maintained by the Indian Coast Guard, which through their Maritime Rescue Coordination Center MRCC, which is based at Mumbai, they control this reporting system. The participation in this reporting system is compulsory for all Indian ships which are 100 gross tonnage and above entering into or transiting the Indian search and rescue region. Other than this, many other non Indian flagged ships are advised to participate in this reporting system, like ships which are 300 gross tonnage and above, or all the ships which are 100 gross tonnage and above carrying a nuclear or other inherently dangerous or noxious substances or material, or all the ships which are 20 years and above in age who are transiting this Indian Ocean rescue region, they are advised to participate but not compulsory. After INSAR, let's talk about AMBER first because AMBER is like an elder brother of INSAR. Its full form is Automated Mutual Assistance Vessel Rescue System. And as the name itself indicates, it's about mutual assistance between the vessels to rescue each other. This reporting system was developed by the US Coast Guard in the year 1958. Originated by the US Coast Guard, it is a maritime mutual assistance organization which provides important aid to the development and coordination of search and rescue efforts in many areas of the world. Participation in AMBER is free, voluntary, and open to merchant ships of all flags. Participation is generally limited to ships over 1000 gross tonnage on a voyage of at least 24 hours or longer. AMBER is not the only system which is trying to facilitate the SAR operation by collecting ship reports. We have Japanese reporting system which is called JESRIP, Australian ship reporting system OSRIP, Chilean ship reporting system CHILREP, and the US Maritime Administration MARIP. AMBER exchanges its information with all these organizations. Before I discuss the reporting requirement of INSAR and AMBER, let's talk about INSPIRES. INSPIRE stands for Indian Ship Position and Information Reporting System. The main objective of INSPIRES is open ocean vessel management. That means the area which is covered by INSAR in Indian Ocean is wider. And to clarify the objective, there are 4 points. First, security of maritime traffic within the assigned INSPIRES area, for effective vessel traffic management services, for weather forecasting to enhance safety of navigation, and finally, monitoring and prevention of marine pollution. As mentioned earlier, this reporting system has a wider area of coverage in the Indian Ocean. An Indian Naval Communications Center, COMCEN, is established in Mumbai and Vishakhapatnam. They are functioning as the stations for receiving Inspire's messages from all vessels. Participation in Inspires is mandatory for all Indian flag vessels, including coastal and fishing vessels, which are 300 gross tonnage and above. As per the reporting system, other vessels are only encouraged to participate in this. There is no obligation for them. Like Inspires, there is something called ILREP also. This ILREP area covers the region which is around the islands of Andaman, Nicobar, and Lakshadweep. It has the same four objectives as the Inspires, and it is applicable to all the oil tankers, liquefied gas carriers, chemical tankers, or ship coming up with INF code, regardless of their length. Otherwise, it's applicable for all ships which are 50 meters or greater in overall length. It is also applicable to towing vessels if the length of the tow exceeds 150 meters. And finally, to all ships closing Andaman, Nicobar, and Lakshadweep Islands within 20 nautical miles. The reporting requirement for all these systems is exactly the same. To participate in these systems, a vessel needs to send the following reports to the appropriate authority. There has to be a sailing plan. The sailing plan can be sent in advance or after departure. Then a position report has to be sent every day at a specific time. Then, if there is a deviation of the route, then the deviation report must be sent. A final report on arrival at the destination or when leaving the reporting area. And one more report is whenever there is a requirement that the master feels will enhance the effectiveness of the objective, like when reporting an unknown derelict or a hurricane, etc. Finally, I summarize INSAR EMVER are about the reporting system which would improve the effectiveness of the search and rescue operation. INSAR is operated in India by the MRCC and EMVER is run by US. Inspires is a similar system, but it is for the open sea management, and its objective is not only search and rescue but also information sharing, monitoring pollution incidents related to hazardous substances, security of all vessels, and reporting of weather forecast. I hope this was a useful video for you. If you have any feedback, suggestion, or comment, then please do write down below. I thank you for watching. All the best for your exams.